All right, welcome everyone, Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Saga of Tanya the Evil, Season 2, Episode 3. They're nationalists.
No, we've been fueling their national pride by attacking them.
Damn it. Okay,
Oh, no.
how do we fix this? What if we, I don't know, gave them their land? Oh. Well, shoot.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Why don't we just leave,
Yeah, right.
What if we don't try to conquer them, but we just let them
You're
fend for
telling me that
themselves,
they would have loved to have fought the Russians also? Okay, let's let them do that.
It's almost like, when I looked at the map a little bit more closely, I was like, wait a minute.
Russia's not that big.
That's not Russia.
Yeah, or at least not the
this
Russia
is
we know.
not what Putin would like to, have you believe.
Sure,
but that's
sure.
like Estonia, that's Lithuania, that's some of Ukraine. Oh my God! that makes so much sense now. Wow.
And so now, Tanya, you can don't get involved in a land war in Asia during the winter. You can go somewhere else, and you can enjoy that. Oh, hey, you have coffee and fresh socks.
It's the good life now. It's amazing how the goalposts have shifted for Tanya. The cushy life, new socks.
Right. Good coffee? No. Just any coffee.
Any coffee.
Yeah.
What did they say? That basically all militaries are run on caffeine. Basically,
Sure.
If you took away the caffeine,
Yeah, and any army is 3 meals away from treason.
Yeah, basically, It's the supply lines are important, and not just for the bare necessities, but for the good stuff too.
Right. Oh yeah, the stuff that makes you. This is not some chocolate cake hot express delivered, to the front lines. No,
it's the instant, but it tastes good kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, no, those were proper beans.
Yeah.
So not too bad, not too shabby. But we also have Mary Sue.
Yep.
Being brought over to the Eastern Front side of things, which is hilarious because that Eastern Front might now be done.
Or at least shifted.
But it might have shifted too, because there could be another way that this fight continues. It could shift north. It could shift to being one of where they go just around, other countries. Yeah. Possibly. I was gonna say by boat, but Russia doesn't have a navy.
Besides, Ireland's fishermen would stop them. True story, look it up.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, let's get into this.
Yep. Now it's a thing of the past.
I knew it. To the north, yep.
連合王国との共同作戦はどうかね。
対応に追われた帝国軍は即応可能な戦力としてサラマンダー戦闘団を
I know exactly how to write this command order in diplomacy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Diplomacy's
memorized it.
結果連合王国軍は
Y'all got beaten in the recap.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
東部戦線への再配置を決定した。その裏ではイルドア王国が動き始めていた。
Oh shit.
Oh fun.
帝国は北方へ増派を余儀なくされたか。はい。
That's a weakness. A lot of movement all away from your borders.
ここで我々が手を差し伸べれば帝国に恩を売れる。
Oh,
okay.
となれば諸外国も喝采を。
Well-intentioned meteor. Oh.
イルドアが抜き打ちで動員演習だと。
イルドアが脅威足り得る以上、対連邦戦の見通しも大幅な修正を要する。
今すぐにでもマカロニやろ。
Oh my God.
同盟国ならば艦船武艦ぐらいは許す。
Sure. Fair point.
作戦からはレルゲンを出す。
ビルジニオ・カランドロ大佐です。イゴール・ガスマン閣下よりレルゲン大佐殿をご案内するよう承りました。
Just from the handshake.
政治家というにはあまりにも固い手だな。
同盟国の友人とは腹を割って話したいものだ。
Nah, he's just a construction worker.
イルドア王国は善意の仲介人として
Roll credits.
平和という商品のご用意があります。
失礼。講和の仲介ですと。
ええ。 私たちは友人たちの間を取り持つことを惜しみません。
This guy's eyes are so like
Kind of
wide and
Yeah.
stuff. It's giving Being X vibes a little bit.
無論本来であれば外交官の仕事でしょう。ですが、
Yeah, it's two military people.
においては軍人同士の方が話は早いと思いまして、内々ではありますが、合衆国と合同で各国に停戦会議を呼びかける用意もございます。
なるほど。いきなりの動員演習の裏にはそのような魂胆が。
南方のヒルメ。
条件さえ整えば悪い。
Yeah, because you've already conquered a lot of territory. If you don't have to give all of it up, you come out on top.
どうにか落としどころは探したい。いや、探さねばならん。
Whoa. Cool to see the difference in the high command of the Empire being so,
Yeah.
like, thorough, you know.
優位に立ったかと思えばすぐに劣勢。もはや悠長に保身を考えている場合でもないか。
中佐殿、よろしいですか。
なんだ、どうした。
参謀本部からお見えの方が。
Oh,
Whoa.
久しいな、デグレチャ。
long way to come for
Hey.
little old me.
レルゲン大佐殿。今日は
Can you get to the point?
実は客の面倒を見てもらいたくてな。
大佐殿、今この状況で適切な受け入れなど。
押して頼む。私は本日付でサラマンダー戦闘団を指揮官に、
Whoa.
機動戦闘
Yeah.
団指揮官に任じられた。
つまり私は実在しないレルゲン戦闘団の次席指揮官であり、現サラマンダー戦闘団の指揮官にとどまる。
Okay.
広報には私の名前が戦果報告に載る。つまり名目上は機関の軍港を奪うことになる。
That's potentially good for Tanya, though. Will she end up burning a bridge since he'd take the fall if she did some heinous shit?
名目上の責任者が用意され、人事の連中に恩が売れる。
Wait a minute. Yeah,
That sounds
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
But why?
召喚は
Ah, yes.
ことあることを誓った軍人。
Yes, of course.
組むところが一切なしとは。
Oh my god.
Wow.
安心したよ。撃たれるかと覚悟して。
ご冗談がお上手なことで。
A little bit of crazy
Yeah,
showing
you
there.
can let a little bit of the crazy through. He does.
He knows, yeah.
栄えある白銀の二つ名は伺っていた。
Yeah, and I had to.
その姿には戸惑いを隠せないな。
You really are a
被弾
baby.
面積が小さいので特。
Less surface area. That's right. Smaller hitboxes.
Right.
Min-maxing.
同盟国を代表し、歓迎を
Oh
申し上げ
my
させてください。
god. Her soldiers must be so horrified if they see her and they're like, oh god, what's
Oh,
going
oh.
on?
最前線でありながら、部隊の規律もしっかりしている。
Damn, they must be doing pretty good.
これだけの体制を維持するとなると、帝国の出費がかさむ一方だ。
Yeah, that's like real beef there. You know? I mean, it could be
Fresh vegetables.
could be pork or something, you know.
Right, but like that wasn't hot oatmeal. That was
Yeah.
hot stew.
応戦地域は居住区のようだが、この場合はどのような対応を？
ここは砲兵の出番かと。
中佐、その種の砲撃は戦時国際法違反なのでは？
交戦国がことごとく本条約の当事者であるときに限り。
Oh.
だから町を焼けると。
おい、帝国の町も随分焼かれました。
教会を巻き込むつもりか？宗教要員への攻撃は明確に。
I especially target churches.
宗教施設であると示す特殊表彰がないことは確認済みです。
何？
我々は慣習法や
Yeah, we go all the way down to the letter of the law here.
Uh-huh.
大佐殿、表彰は見当たりますか？
ない。
So, destruction.
Hitting the bell for effect.
Holy sounds.
Yeah.
ご協力ありがとうございます。
The angelic choirs of
Right,
horror.
right.
落としどころだ。戦争の終わらせ方についてはどう思う？
Us winning, of course.
私はそのために来た。納得しにくかろうとは思う。だが妥協はできないか？
つまり泥沼から抜け出すため妥協できること？
Yes, please.
Yeah.
召喚は軍人であり、
I'm tired.
服する義務を誓いました。戦争の落としどころを
Then, that is how it must be.
合法的な命令への義務は全てに優越します。軍人とはそうあるものです。
This is lawful evil to the purest essence.
Yep.
恐ろしいまでに
Terrifyingly so.
仲介工作の生産が見えた。これで戦争も終わるな。
The war will in fact not end, actually.
この分なら講和もうまくまとまるに違いない。
If only you were the only character with meta agency in this story.
Right.
中佐殿、よろしいですか。
なんだ。どうした。
参謀本部からお見えの。
Oh my gosh.
またか。
にしても
Okay.
久々に飲む本物のコーヒーは違う。あんな色だけ寄せた偽物。
Yeah, I've heard the same thing.
が中佐。
Yeah, what?
機関が部下を連れるとは珍しいな。
まあ聞き耳を立てられぬよう見張り役のようなものです。私も急な感染武漢を招き入れた身です。
Yeah. Do you have anything new to pass along?
早急に公案をまとめるなら多少の妥協もやむなしと上はお考えで。やはり相互に請求権を放棄しての無賠償、占領地を放棄し国境線は戦前の現状回復でしょうか。
それは名誉ある講和ではない。幸福と道義だ。いくら戦費を費やし、いくら死体を積み上げたと思っている。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Yep. I love that Tanya was just quoting history, basically, and
Right.
like, then this will happen? It's like, no.
Yeah.
結論から申し上げますと、犠牲に見合う成果と犠牲をこれ以上出さない未来であれば後者を希望します。ですが
Oh.
割り切れません。
Oh, no.
驚いたな。機関ですらそうなのか。
むしろ中佐殿はなぜ割り切れるのですか。
Aren't you our fearless leader?
からだ。
失礼ですがそれは理屈です。それは理屈なのです。
まずいな。信頼できる同期や部下までもがコンコルド効果に陥っていると。
Well, well, well. Oh, crap.
ビルドアを介して連邦側の要求が伝えられた。先方は無賠償、無活上。
No territorial changes.
我々の要求は却下されたが、まだ交渉は継続中だ。これから協議を重ねれば。
錆びついたな。すでに最高統帥府にも話を。
Oh, here we go.
お前、まさか。
では本国より
Oh shit.
Oh, here we go.
クソくらい。以上です。運命を己の拳で誓う。
Well,
Oh no.
我が軍は断固たる意志に基づき鉄槌作戦を発動いたします。
oh. All right. And we thought we were seeing like the end of things coming soon, and
Yeah.
now it might be like
It's gonna be bad.
way worse.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
This is gonna be bad. Operation Iron Hammer. Oh, that sounds like a very big, expensive offensive that
Yeah.
does not change much from the political geographical sense.
Right.
So
Hey, here's an option for peace. We can just call it here. You know, this was a bad idea.
Yep, exactly.
Alright. But no,
But no,
it's not gonna go that way.
no such thing. Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. That is rough. That is rough. Yes, the Concord effect, the cognitive bias where people continue investing in a project or decision due to past investments even when future benefits are unlikely.
Also known as sunk cost fallacy.
The sunk cost fallacy. Yep, exactly.
Oh boy.
It sounds like they're doubling down, you know, maybe maybe there's more diamonds if you just keep mining, you know, like, you know, it's somewhere deep down in there, man.
99% of gamblers quit before their big win.
So what that sounds like to me is 99% of gamblers quit.
Don't get a big win.
quit unhappily, you know?
Sure, yeah.
They stop gambling because they don't have any more money to gamble.
Right.
Yeah.
Only 1% of gamblers get that big win. Yeah, that
Yeah.
okay,
Oh
sounds
my gosh,
about right.
the house always wins.
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Oh,
And
that's
in this case,
rough.
the house is being X.
Yeah, the house is being X.
Because, you know,
all this
human
is a
nature.
stage play to
Yep.
taunt Tanya. Wow.
And they don't even have to do anything at this point.
No,
The pieces are
human
set
nature is
and
doing
moving.
its own work
Oh,
for
yeah.
them.
And I love that Tanya is like, yes, Vice, what would you
Yes.
do in this situation? And he's like, well,
Yes.
you know, I think the best option would be to, you know, cut our losses and, you know, avoid unnecessary bloodshed and all that stuff. Right, yeah.
Tanya just,
Good.
that's my
That's
major
my
vice. Yes,
major vice.
That's my, I raised that boy. Yes,
exactly. And then it's the, but in my heart, I cannot. What?
What? Oh, wait, sir.
I don't know this person. No, stop talking.
yeah. I raised him to the peerage. I apparently did not raise him with common sense.
Right. Or at least I gave him common sense, but he chose to spit on it and throw it out with the dogs.
Yeah, where is Victoria? She would have
Right.
something intelligent to say right now. Yes.
Yep.
The idea that, and this is a line that gets used in fiction so often. Well, if we don't continue, then their deaths will have been for nothing.
Bullshit. Maybe their deaths already were for nothing.
So
and-
maybe you have to accept the idea that
Yeah.
war. What is it good for? You know,
Right. It's the same kind of thing of like, we can't change it. It's tradition. It's always been this way. Yes, but is there a reason other than it's always been this way
Right.
that should continue to be this way?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, what's so sad about like human nature and with war and stuff is that it is primarily a negotiating tool.
Yes.
And it's
Right.
just usually the last one, you know?
And that's why the rules of engagement exist, so that way they don't ruin the negotiations after the war ends.
Right, but the problem with that is then if you have a really strong army, you then start looking at everybody else's negotiating, tools as like little baby things. You just go, and then you start doing heinous shit with your negotiating tool. It's not.
And all you've got is a hammer, you know.
Yeah. You get real excited throwing iron around.
Exactly.
So this is fun because our, villain protagonist here has to grapple with the fact that, one, she can't be everywhere at once.
No.
Two, she does not run the empire.
Right.
So
You can-
as middle management, you have to kind of grapple with these decisions being
Exactly.
made.
You can be the hand of goddamn Midas, and everything you touch turns to gold, but you're just one hand. And so, if the war as a whole is still kind of lost, it don't matter how many W's you get for your team. You can only carry so hard, right?
Yeah.
And Tanya, your back is small.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you, but,
Yeah.
you can't 1v9 this shit.
It is really wild they're talking about war reparations because of what happens to Germany at the end of World War I
yeah.
in our world.
So much war
The
reparations.
war reparations, oh my
I
god.
love that they bring that up specifically of like, if we stop now, they'll probably have to pay war reparations. But they
Actually,
might. Actually,
no.
we're doing well
Like-
enough that they might just say, all right.
Yeah, just go back to your borders at where you were before
Yep.
the war started.
And that's what you got because of how well you were fighting. Turns out, if you're playing a game of diplomacy and you say, fuck everybody else, I got this, they tend to tear you apart.
Well, they tend to basically all band together. Like,
Right.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. It's,
Right.
it's not really
It's
that they tear you apart immediately.
We can all agree we hate them. Right?
Yeah. The
Okay.
enemy of my enemy's enemy,
All right, so let's start talking slices of the pie.
Or at the very least, just talking about their little perfect circle they think they have here. Where is it not perfect? Right here. Let's all hyper coordinate to make that tiny little weak spot
Yeah.
the absolute fraction shatter point of the whole the whole construct falling apart.
And what I love about this is that this is both showcasing how Tanya has not learned their lesson, and also how Tanya has acknowledged and understood the shortcomings of, their approach / human nature.
Sure.
That causes things to go that way.
Yeah.
But the problem is that where she's at right now, she doesn't actually have control over it. Right? Like, she can do things to try and smooth things over. Yeah, make sure that, someone else is taking the blame, all that stuff, whatever.
Yeah. She's so selfish. She's got everything lined up in such a way that it's like, well, I'm going to get out of this just fine. But, someone could get mad that you fired them for no reason and just push you onto a train track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they're really fucking pissed. Like that
and
is
a little
basically...
bedside manner might have kept that from happening.
Right. This is basically what this is here. This is way bigger because it's a country that... Well, let's go back to the beginning of this show. Who started the war again? Like, was it actually the Empire?
Well, so it was. If I recall correctly, I don't remember the exact.
Because it doesn't
details.
go full World War immediately.
Well, I mean, there was this Archduke Ferdinand fellow.
No, that's our world. I'm talking about their world. I'm pretty sure they started expanding their borders. Which is we're acquiring little territory.
Bleeds in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They were annexing.
Yeah.
So then other nations are like, you got to stop that. So they've believed basically that they're justified in this.
Right, and so the fact that you got a neutral surrender terms or peace terms,
those macaroni fuckers.
Yeah, that's actually a big deal because you kind of pissed a lot of people off, right? It's.
Yeah.
And this is why you have diplomats handle things, not military.
Bloodthirsty generals, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because you think that, we're so much more sophisticated than this.
Oh, sure.
But no, actually...
Everyone thinks they are, but they're not.
No, I know. But you hear about these, you hear about these war council meetings and stuff where you have the diplomats, the generals, the political people, the president, whoever, all in the room together talking about these things.
Yep.
And then they declassify things that were said.
Oh God.
And then you find out that 30 years later that general is a fucking psychopath and is I want to burn them all. And it's these are things being said in the no, we're we're no better. It gets real gross. It gets
I did not
real
realize
gross.
that was a thing, but not the burning them all, foaming at the mouth deal, but that's a good point. Negotiations for war decisions. Mm-hmm. That eventually they might become declassified, and then you could actually hear what people said. That is fascinating. I want to read some of those because that sounds chilling, but also very
and some of it
enlightening.
Some of it is more information.
And of course there there will be the ones that are the more interesting, that are further out on the bell curve, and not that those aren't indicative of the whole, but they're crazy because it's still someone in a position of influence. Where if you have someone who goes a bit psycho. Far-reaching implications, right?
Yeah.
But
I think what's more just something that's I'm trying to push on basically is that those kinds of negotiations happen with all the parties in the same room. It's not a thing where the political people are the only ones that decide on it, or the elected officials that are not specifically in those branches are just talking about this, or just the generals. It's everybody all in some kind of thing there.
Right. If you're going purely theoretically, you could have the one rabid dog that's good at doing rabid dog stuff when that's needed or whatever, and then you have the sane person with the chain that reins them in or something. I mean,
that's
that.
literally
and then
kind
from
of what
the outside you get a balance.
From archetypes, that's kind of what they're framing the Imperial High Command as. We have Zetor and Rudersdorf as basically being the two sides of that coin.
Right.
And given that one of them is incredibly cunning in the way that they handled things on the Eastern Front with the Federation and the
and then
occupied countries and stuff.
Yep.
Then you have Rudersdorf basically being like, no, we're bringing the Iron Hammer. And it's like, okay. All right. So who's receiving the hammer here? Because you have, with the Allied Kingdom, the UK, you have an aerial battle, which you're not winning. apparently. It's kind of a stalemate there.
Oh, yeah.
There's water in the way.
Yep.
So any
it's
attack
hard
you...
to...
Well, right. It's hard to kind of be sneaky about it. It's just all they have to do is just go, we detect anything coming over this direction. Well,
blow it away.
They're coming. Okay, cool.
Yeah, right.
Scramble everything.
Yep.
And we have mages in this world too. Then you have on the eastern side of things, it's basically attrition. Nobody's winning that battle.
Nobody's winning that battle, and so you stopped fighting that battle. Good.
Well, no, they're still fighting. And they showed in this episode that in an awkward way, because of the dealings with the nationalists, they have entrenched positions that they're basically like kind of supporting them in some ways.
Yeah. And now they can't give ground because it's the
we're your allies. You know?
We're your allies. Like you can't give ground when it's our ground. You know,
right.
then we'll be pissed at you again. Yeah.
And then on the southern side of things, within not Africa, basically, you have a whole other conflict there that I think should be mostly wrapped up at this point. But
probably,
yeah, or at least no. It
either way,
was,
you've got attrition on all fronts, right? Because you've got it with the not UK and you've got it with Russia, and so the longer this goes, eventually the well runs dry.
Well, and then the reinforcements come in from other countries that have been staying out of the conflict more directly
and
for a while,
are fresh and ready to go.
And then we get our Mary Sue coming in with not just herself and one other mage.
But with a zealous
armies.
battalion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
As God wills it, I guess.
Deus Vult.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. Horrifying.
So, Tanya, good luck. Yeah. I am excited to see how you squirm and wriggle your way out of this one. It won't work, but you'll go far.
Now, she's getting basically assigned to a mobile commander unit where she's still leading effectively the salamanders.
Right.
And some of this other unit. But having Rerugen, yeah.
Yep. Be the one that's actually on paper.
Be the one that's on paper commanding it. That'll be interesting to see then if they're going to get redeployed or...
Right. Yeah.
I
don't know. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game is basically with the paper side of things. I thought it was basically to potentially cover up some of her
I figured
more aggressive things that she does.
Right. I figured it was entirely as showmanship for the person who's coming in to observe. If it's something that lasts longer, that'd be interesting. But and so that way it's like, a thing that's a church, but technically, is it actually a church?
Well, it's happening because Vice is now the head of command here.
That's true.
Tanya's been basically called up to a whole different position here.
Well, yeah. Well, because she was leading the Salamander unit,
which
was more than just the Mage Battalion. So
no, I know. I'm just saying though that she's now no longer the head of that Mage Battalion. That's too low for her, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So that'll be
interesting.
Fun. But yeah, sorry, Major Vice, you will now be stuck in middle management positions
and getting less pay.
Tanya, and having it come out of your own pay to keep the unit afloat. Is that like some weird fucked up morale thing? Because that has to be based on reality. Like that.
Sure,
that's
where it's
too specific to be not real. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's got to be something where it's the no. You don't, and maybe it also is a way to stop corruption, where they don't end up like pocketing some of the money that is supposed to go for supplies, or doing weird things because they're in command.
I'm trying to understand the logic.
And so that way it's like no, the onus the axe is above your head.
Maybe
morale is a real thing. Don't put your soldiers through shit just so that you can benefit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is that then that would be a morale thing for the purpose of them being loyal and fiercely dedicated to their commanding officer because they're the ones actually
that too.
Putting extra effort in.
Right.
Those beans are there because our commanding officer brought those beans in.
I like that.
I don't know. I'm just I'm trying to come up with stuff.
I could definitely see that being the case.
Yeah. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all that comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.